So, this is day 3 of my diet. Um, I pretty much ate the exact same thing with um, three notable changes. First, I did ground beef today instead of chicken, mostly just because, something different. I know if I only do chicken, I'm eventually going to get tired of it. Especially because I season my ground beef differently than I season my chicken. Side note on that, I also included when I normally cook ground beef, I use soy sauce. However, because of the paleo diet, I can no longer add soy sauce to my ground beef. Side note, if you put soy sauce and a lot, a lot of garlic powder into ground beef, it smells amazing when it's cooking. It's great. I highly recommend. I can't have that though. Second, this goes into the reason why I picked paleo was specifically because it excluded grains, processed sugars, um, mainly those two. Like it excludes more, including milk, but like mainly technically those three: grain, sugar, and milk. I just got out of work. I work at a bakery, so that is entirely my diet when I'm at work because I might have mentioned it in an earlier video, but I have really bad eating habits. And so, how I would supplement that is by eating the food at work, which is pure carbs, processed sugar, milk based products, grain, all of that stuff, because it's a bakery. I can't have that. I can't have the bakery food anymore. Second reason, this is actually making me have better eating habits by planning out my meals and such. So it's having a good effect so far. The other, I believe that was the first two notable changes for today. Well, no, chicken, chicken for pork is one. The other one was I added an avocado to my diet. I would have added the avocado sooner, but the avocados I had were not quite ripe yet, so I was like, I'll just wait a day or two, it'll be fine. So that's what I did. My avocados are good now, so I threw those in to my salad. Came out great, especially with the balsamic vinegar with avocado and a little bit of lime juice. Came out really good. I was happy with it. Um, Although I did sub that out for the tomato, so there's no longer tomato in my salad, which is fine. It's like I said, a little bit of variety in there. Third notable change. I looked back at all my days. I was short by a significant margin, 50 grams, of my carbohydrate goal. So to supplement my carbs, one, I'm trying to eat a bit more carbs, and two, I have a pineapple strawberry smoothie. No sweeteners in there. It's just pineapple juice is naturally super, super sweet. Has a lot of carbs in it. And strawberries by themselves don't have a lot of carbs. They're actually kind of sour if you have just normal strawberries, especially just like non. Like that's why in baking you have to add sugar to anything you have with strawberries, which, oh, I just got a text on my phone. Let me check that real quick. Doesn't matter. I don't talk to that person anyways. Anyways, so it's kind of a balance between something really sweet, something not so sweet, naturally, just by the natural sugars inside of them. And honestly, out of all the smoothies I make for myself on a regular basis, because I like making smoothies, even outside of this diet, strawberry and banana is like my favorite combination simply because it's a little bit sour because of the citric acid and because of the strawberries. It's really sweet because of the pineapple. It's great. I love it. Um, I also realized I don't think I ever mentioned what my macro goals were. So basically, I exceeded my weight in protein simply because, as I mentioned before, I have really bad eating. eating habits, and because of that, I lose weight easily. So my plan for the diet actually was like, hopefully by this diet, I would actually put on some weight. So my goal was to get 150 in 3 weeks of this diet, which isn't that much. It's really only an 7 pound increase. So, and like I said, terrible eating habits. I'll probably drop weight as soon as I stop this diet. But hopefully, I can get some weight and maintain it. So, like, ideally, if I can get to 155, that would be great. That would be amazing. But ideally, just anything over 150. So, I set my protein goal as 150 grams protein. My carbs and my. I don't have it in front of me right now. I believe it ended up being 2,800 calories, I want to say. Just off the top of my head, it was either 28 calories or 2,600 calories. Sorry, 2,800 calories or 2,600 calories. So I wanted to do a split of 7 to 3. Ghost, that's my hair. 7 to 3 fat to carbs, so it's a really low carb diet, especially going from my normal diet where, like I said, I eat a lot of food at my work. Work is a bakery. I eat a lot of carbs. So that is the other reason why I wanted to try a low carb variant. And yeah. So what ended up with my fat and carbs, when I calculated it out, the numbers were really close to 150. So I was like, okay, I'll just slight increase on carbs, and I believe it was a slight decrease on fat. It was like, okay, 150. So it actually turned out to be 150 grams carbs, 150 grams protein, 150 grams fat. Let me do the math real quick to give the number. So that's 150 times 4 plus 150 times 4 plus 150 times 9. Okay, so that adds up to 2,550 calories. Okay, so I guess the original number I planned was 260, 2,600 calories. So, granted, I will say that's not a lot of calories. That's mostly because I'm not active as much as I would like to be. Most of that is just I don't have time to be active as much as I like to be. So 2,600 calories roundabout is, in all honesty, a lot more. That is a lot more than I normally eat. Cause with my bad eating, like I've really bad at eating habits. I can eat like 2,000 calories in one meal, or I can have sleep for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, yeah. While I could have increased my calorie load, um, I do believe having a more consistent amount of calories that I am intaking would be better than a higher one because I can eat 2,500 calories in a day or 2,600 calories in a day easily, but I do not eat 2,600 calories in a day every day in a week. I might have 1,800 one day, might have 1,500 another, I might have 33,000 calories another day. So, like, I think that, like, yes, I could add a little bit more calories. I can use that to help myself gain weight. Just for right now, having a good amount of calories to increase a good amount of calories would be good enough. Like a consistent number and not my 3,000 or 1,000 calories jumping up and down. I believe that's all I wanted to talk about in this one. Like, I realize these are getting really long, but I do enjoy the ability to talk out what guides my decisions on a lot of those. So I'm sorry you have to hear all of these. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, um Yeah, I'm still going to be a little bit short on my macros today, but yeah. Also, the cassava pancake. I cannot explain how happy I am with the cassava pancakes because, like, I like pancakes. And in all honesty, they're good pancakes. They're not amazing pancakes. They're good pancakes. But the fact that I can have pancakes while on this diet just makes me really happy. So, yeah. That's the end of this one.